Hammerhead had some serious issues that could have ended really badly, and I honestly couldn't believe I was driving it the way it was. I'm AJ, that's Hammerhead, and welcome to We Made That.
Oh my goodness!
Ready to hear this thing roar?
Yeah.
First pull. What does it want to do there? Oh. So yesterday when I was trying to drive it in the clip you just saw, the clutch was kind of loose and that created an issue. Not really something you want to drive with. And it was actually because the set screws for the clutch were just gone. So what we ended up doing is using the bolt on the end of the output shaft, and we used a washer as like a spacer, and that worked really well. So the reason why I chose to show this clip specifically is because this is the last known time that there was a bolt on the end of the output shaft. See right here in this clip, there is no bolt there. And looking at all the prior footage, there was a bolt there, but after this, there wasn't one. I think the quick acceleration and then slow turns might have unthreaded the bolt and made it fly off, but that could have been very dangerous. Very easily, the clutch could have came off and hit me in the arm or leg or something. But the chain was the only thing holding it on. I'll do a little cleanup, probably not in this video, but I am going to do a lot of maintenance in this video, which is something that really hasn't been on the channel yet. And that's what today is. I'm going to be fixing that up. I'm going to be putting new set screws in the clutch, tightening up the sprocket because now that's a little loose. And also, I'm going to be painting some of the pieces that have needed to be painted for a while. We'll get to that in a little bit, but for now, I think I'm going to start with hardware. So in this clip right here, I'm replacing the set screws on the clutch. It was a little scary when I first found out that they were missing because I thought it meant we had to replace the whole clutch, but I found some at the hardware store and we're all good now. It definitely was a really scary process. I was going full speed a lot of the time, and that clutch, if the chain wasn't tensioned properly, I probably could have gotten hurt driving it, but we're all good. We got this fixed, shouldn't be an issue now. Now I'm tightening the bolts on the sprocket mount. The sprocket has had an issue where it's gotten loose a few times over the last few days. So now I got lock washers for these bolts, and it'll keep it in place better. The lock washer will lock it into place and it will help a lot. Alright, so all of the hardware fixes are done, but next up, I'm gonna remove the front wheels and get the spacers out so I can paint those, and then after that I'm gonna remove the rear brake mounts so I can paint those as well. Alright, so some time has passed since the last clip. I did not record removing the brake caliper from the frame because it was a long, intensive process. I had to remove the rear axle, a little like the mounts, so I could get to the mounts for the brake caliper. And now I have all of these pieces to paint, except for the lock washer, the lock nut, and those pieces to paint as well. So, it's painting time. So just a quick disclaimer, this is in no way a tutorial on how to spray paint. This is a quick wet coat of primer, and then later, a wet coat of black gloss spray paint. These parts aren't going to be seen at all, so appearance doesn't matter too much. This is just a quick paint job to prevent rust. So now I'm here with Kyson.
Hey guys.
And he's gonna help me put all the pieces back onto the go-kart, and then we should be good to go. First, I'm gonna show you guys a timed lap that I got from the other day. It was pretty cool.
All right, here we go, here we go.
This is the main straight right here, and this is where you can really put the power down and get to your top speed, which we're going to test in a future video. It is very important, especially if you've never driven a go-kart before, that you learn the characteristics of what you drive. We have driven this go-kart for hours and we have a good idea of how it acts. We also park our cars on the side of the road, and if we didn't know what we were doing, that could end very badly and wouldn't be safe. So fun fact, this corner right here, I actually call the rock corner because on the first time we ever brought it to this neighborhood in the lighting up the go-kart video, there was a big rock in the middle of the road that I almost hit if I took the turn too sharp. So I ended up putting it on the sidewalk, and it actually was still there. You can see it in this video. So I call it the rock corner. If you guys have any ideas for names of other turns on this track, let us know in the comments below. Alright, so everything's back together and running on the go-kart. Got some really fast timed laps in. That was a lot of fun. Pretty soon, we're gonna have some non-go-kart videos coming out, which I think you guys will really enjoy. Plus, we got a go-kart video coming out in the near future where we push our go-kart to the limits before we do some upgrades. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.